the fuck is wrong with you?
Just being accurate to the lore. Being accurate to the history.
I'm being a buddy to history.
I'm being an American citizen. Brown, get out.
Ice.
I'm gonna put you in my drink.
Oh, man. All right, here we are once again. What's happening, everybody? My name is Julius. I'm here once again with Brian. I'm Julius. I'm here with Brian.
Hello.
Shalom.
You keep all this.
All right, and we're back once again. I'm Julius, and I'm here with Brian. We're recording the podcast, episode 10, and it's one that hopefully you are ignoring, if we're lucky.
Yes, if you're lucky.
Right. Well, Brian, so we were just talking about local murders right now. They were happening in our area. Yes. Obviously, this is very kind of a little disturbing. Yeah. How do you feel about murder?
Murder? I mean, I have...
How do you feel about murder?
You know, to be honest, Jules, I mean, we talked about this before,
right.
You know? I think murder's, it's bad, but, you know, there's a...
What do you mean, but?
I mean, there's, you know... like
What but could there be?
Like, there's justified murder in the sense.
Justified?
Like war. Think about World War II, you know?
Every war that I would fight in.
I would have fought.
Well, you would have been a private.
Yeah, I probably... Well, no.
And you would have stayed private. You would have been a private.
Oh, my God. After watching, like, so many videos of, like, people who are, like, been at war and like their experiences, I probably would have been a private or sergeant.
Well, okay, so explain justified murder. You maniac.
If I had to explain it, it's not, well, in the good show that I've been watching, Barry and stuff like that, they kind of bring up the point where Barry's character, he's kind of going through this moral dilemma as being a hitman and also as someone who's an ex-military who's also in theater. And they're kind of like making...
As a theater sociopath myself.
No.
Oh, come on.
I hate you. Basically, Barry kind of goes through this transition of like trying to figure out like, what does it mean to be sane?
Yeah.
And so they're kind of looking at Macbeth and they're being like, oh, his soul's fucked because he's just a soldier. He carried out his orders and he kind of senses that reality of like, I am a soldier and I have committed murder. My soul isn't completely fucked because I was just told what to do.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like the same thing where murder by definition is bad because it's the murdering of someone else.
Yes.
But it's the context of murdering someone else. Like,
let me ask you a question.
Have I had another podcast about this?
Well, when it comes to like murdering for incentive, like
yeah. In what incentive? Are you talking about like...
Like a monetary incentive. Let's just stick to a monetary incentive right now.
Like value, like assassination?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like say you were a hitman.
Yeah.
I guess at that
Age
point...
of 47.
What?
Age of 47.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what's the lowest you would take in terms of a payment for murdering? Like the lowest fee?
I would honestly say it depends on the person.
Well, like, what do you mean?
Well, like obviously if someone was like, oh, murder your best friend or murder someone like close to you, like that's not even like an option, I would say. Or like at least for very people who are a little sick or who think a little weird, I would say at least a higher value. And then obviously like I think like the more line, I would say like the minimum to kill like a random human being, at least $10,000.
$10,000.
Yeah.
You
or 20.
You value you value life so low. Yeah. That's so low.
It's not that low. I would imagine like the natural. Well, I mean,
why are you even like considering my question?
You got to think about it like this.
assassination,
the terminology, right? It's
yes.
mostly used for high-paying targets to assassinate people of other high-paying targets. So I would imagine the price for those people would be millions or in the billions range, right? I would imagine it's like, oh, assassinate a president or assassinate a world leader.
Are you a fraud?
Me?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm a fraud.
What would you say you are?
I would say
I think you're a fraud.
All right. Define fraud.
Define fraud?
Define fraud.
Okay.
Freud.
Okay, I'm going to define what a fraud is, okay? I'm going to look at you in the eyes and define what a fraud is. It's you.
That's not defining it.
No, it is defining it.
No, it isn't. Because the audience may not know who I am.
Well, okay, that's fair. Yeah. All right, so about 6'3", brown hair.
I'm 6'1". I wish I was 6'3".
Well, why do you think you? Why do you wish you were 6'3"?
Well, I wish I was a bit taller.
Do you feel like a fraud at your current height?
No, I feel a little minuscule at my school. Because everyone else at my school is like 6'1". Growing up in El Sereno was like, oh, I'm tall. In Westwood, in UCLA, I'm short. It's weird. I don't like it.
So you feel inadequate. Mm-hmm. Is it only when you're at UCLA that you feel inadequate?
I think I've always felt inadequate in different departments.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. So okay.
Like, good. Good. I hope you feel that way. Fuck you.
Come on, man. You know it's all jokes here.
Yeah.
I love you.
Yeah. I tolerate you.
You tolerate me?
I tolerate
you. Let me tell you something, okay? Like, can I tell you something about these microphones?
Yeah.
That we're holding in?
Yeah.
These new ones? These new ones.
Yeah, that feel like props.
they would. Speaking on murder, they would be really good murder weapons.
You know what? I wasn't thinking murder weapon, but these are very blunt. Like, is there a battery that goes into them?
Yeah. You unscrew it.
Oh, interesting.
You unscrew it, and then you try to fit it in, and then you just go to town. Meat's back on the menu, boys.
I wonder how this would sound. This would sound really shitty. I would sell the price $6.99. Julius, are we on back cuts? Like, what is this? Are we losing our funding?
Well, that implies there was a fund.
Do we need to be represented by Fresh and Fit podcast?
That implies. Well, I know you're.
Not a fan.
A consultant of the Fresh and Fit podcast. Clearly,
no.
You're lying on record.
I'm not. Fraud.
I don't appreciate.
So back on fraud.
You are a fraud.
I don't think I'm a fraud.
Well, what do you think it would take for you to realize that you're a fraud? I think you are.
I don't think I am.
I'm being a good friend and being honest with you.
You're being shitty.
No. I'm being honest.
I hate you.
I love you. Come on. No, don't stab me. Come on. Be cool.
No.
What would you admit that you're a fraud if I admitted I'm a fraud?
I don't think you're a fraud, though.
I think I am.
Well, in what way?
Well, can I tell you why I'm a fraud?
Yeah.
Because I have problems. Getting it up.
Shut up. Shut up.
And I talk a big game.
I would say, with as much relationship advice you give me, I haven't seen you with one woman in our years of friendship.
I keep them away from you. And it's intentional.
Well, you sent me a photo of this one girl. It was awkward. You did a me.
It was the girl who spit on me. Which, by the way, how do you feel about that? Like, when I told you about the story of me being spit on, did you immediately want to be spit on yourself by a female?
No, that's weird. That's disgusting. Wake, no.
Wink, wink.
No.
To a certain extent, I think you should be homeless.
Oh, man, you just had to go there.
Well, the reason is because I think it builds character.
Wow.
And you need some character.
I think you need to be homeless. You look homeless already.
I look homeless?
When I first met you, I thought you were a 34-year-old homeless man. Who's living at community college. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, hey guys. Oh my God. I had a PE teacher once who during high school who believed I was homeless.
Yeah.
He would see how I would run.
Really?
Yeah, and he would go on and be like, hey, are you running that fast? Because you run on the streets that fast.
Oh my God.
Like, no.
Wow.
Do you run on the streets? No. I like, yeah. Like on the track.
Run on the sheets?
You want to get in my sheets?
Wow, that's weird.
It's weird when a teacher talks to you that way.
Yeah, because you imagine like, look,
it's like coming on to me?
Someone in power who's
taking advantage.
The homeless.
Taking advantage of the homeless. So I still look homeless.
No. Now I know that you have a home. You do not.
That's interesting. So now that you've gotten context,
yes,
I don't appear homeless anymore.
Yeah.
But when you didn't know me,
well,
you thought I was homeless.
Exactly. Yeah. But like everyone has a first thought about another human being.
And your first thought about me,
you were homeless.
that I was homeless.
And 35 years old.
Why would you think that?
Because you looked older.
Was it because
and you wore the same jacket in class every day?
Which jacket?
It was a green military-ish jacket.
That one.
Yeah, it was that one.
So, okay, so you thought this was like a homeless vet situation.
Yeah.
You thought I was a homeless vet.
Yeah.
Really?
Or at least a veteran who like was trying down on their luck. Because I was friends with a Navy guy who was 37 years old.
Oh, that's insane. So you thought I was a homeless vet.
Yeah.
When we first met.
Yeah. Well, not at least a homeless vet, but at least like a homeless person.
And you thought I was going to school to better myself.
Yeah.
Wow. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know you felt this way about
That
me. You were like, man, poor guy. Looking at him.
At first I was like, man, this guy's a little old. And then you kept taking photos of us. I was like, oh, that's a bit weird. But then you gave us like edits. And I was like, all right, that's cool. Like, this guy's cool.
So when you found out I wasn't homeless,
yeah,
did you feel like a fraud?
Well, here's the thing. When you called me up on Zoom one time, I was like, oh, this guy's not homeless. All right, cool. And then I found out when you were 23. That's when I broke down. I was like, there's no way this guy is 23. This man looks 30.
How dare you?
I'm just saying, you look old.
Oh, you should be lucky that I gave you water.
I really appreciate
that it kept you hydrated.
My throat is dead. Shut up.
I'm so thirsty. Listen, Brian, did you hear about the serial killer happening?
Oh yeah, back to that.
Over in the El Sereno area. Like he goes on dates with people. He's hooking up with women.
Yeah.
Like on dating apps or something.
Okay. Yeah.
Going on dates with them.
Yeah.
And he's like killing them.
Why? This is murder. You're sick. He's like, and he's luring them, these innocent women, and murdering them. You're sick, dude.
Come on, man. No, it's not. It's crazy.
You're sick. Imagine if someone murdered you. You want someone to laugh at that? You're a sick bastard.
Listen, I doubt that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because I am the audience's favorite.
I don't know why you keep bringing that up.
I mean, it's just true. Like, listen, you're my favorite.
Yeah, you're one of my favorites.
Okay. Yeah. The thing, but it's true, right? It's like we did a poll.
Yeah.
Of who between the two of us.
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Was the favorite.
Yeah, what was it? It was like 90.
90-10. The margins.
Yeah, 90. Yeah.
So
I think the exact was 94%. Everyone liked you.
Right.
And
Right.
6%, and even that, I think it was like 2% me and 4%. like it was like nothing. We put like something random.
You voted for yourself. How did it feel when you saw the percentages of who people liked better? How did it feel to be like 6%?
I'm not
obviously affected you heavily.
Yeah, because it's like, I don't know. What episode are we on? We're on.
This
10?
is 10.
Yeah, 10. Yeah.
Of the podcast.
Of the podcast.
You have to pronounce it right now.
Of
Come on, it's 10 episodes.
Yeah, 10 episodes.
And I know you have to pronounce it like the. And I know you're pronouncing it like the because, this is obviously retaliatory because, you are people's least favorite.
Oh my God.
And I'm sorry about that.
Although you keep bringing it up.
No, I'm not trying to insult you.
All right.
I'm just, the thing is,
Sounds
the reason,
like you are.
the reason, no, I'm not. The reason I keep on bringing it up is because, you have to pronounce it like the.
The podcast?
The podcast.
The podcast?
Yes. That's what it's called. Are you like, are you a little,
why not the
angry?
Podcast? Because
because the is like official. It's like the.
Yeah, but the sounds grand. It sounds like it is the only podcast.
You just pronounce it like the.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Yeah, the podcast.
Listen. If we get bigger as we continue on,
yeah.
This is pretty good for 10 podcasts.
Yeah,
the amount of growth we've gotten.
Yeah.
If we get bigger, if we're lucky enough to get bigger, we need to establish, kind of the ground rules of who runs the podcast and who joins the podcast. And I'm more than willing to have you on still, and you're a nice guy and everything.
And I appreciate that.
I
like talking.
I like hearing you as well, and but really we can't be arguing like this.
Yeah,
it's too much.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah.
You kind of look. I don't want to act like a boss or anything.
Yeah.
Okay, and I don't mean to be insulting. I don't mean to.
Don't pay me.
I don't mean to be insulting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you do have to kind of know your place.
I swear. And I try.
Right. I mean, listen. What was that poll? Other than, the audience deciding who's in charge here.
You're on here more often than I am, because most of the time I'm doing something more important.
Wait, hold on. More important? What does that mean?
Like life-wise, like getting money or like focusing on my health.
Listen, we're gonna get paid soon enough. Once we get a sponsor.
Who the hell would sponsor
Roblox?
Raid Shadow Legends.
The Transformers War of Cybertron, the mobile game.
The mobile game?
Yeah, come on, those sponsorship deals, they'll come in.
Those we'll never see those in the line.
If only I cared.
I cared. It was cool.
It's interesting that you cared.
Yeah, I do.
Let's just remember. Let's remember who's the host now. Okay.
All right. I'll know.
It's the podcast.
Yeah, it doesn't have your name in it.
It will.
If your name is podcast with a V.
I'm legally changing my name to the podcast. Brian.
Co-host Brian.
Co-host. That's a good subtitle for you. Co-host Brian.
That's a good subtitle.
I would like that. We should name the show.
Yeah.
Julius.
In like big lettering or something.
Yeah, Julius.
And then small lettering.
With co-host Brian. Right. Co-host Brian. It sounds like the character in a movie. Co-host Brian. Or like a.
I'm one of the mystery men. Co-host Brian. I give you great commentary.
Yeah, no, right.
I give you great laughing material.
Oh my god!
I am the butt of the joke, and you're still how someone's the people's favorite.
The right people's favorite. Listen, Brian, I love you, man.
Yeah,
but maybe you're not meant for podcasting.
All right.
Oh damn. So, last thoughts on the serial killer who goes on dates with people?
We're still talking about that. I think that's weird. I mean, murder in the case of justifiable murder can only be in a specific tense or use.
Let me put it to you this way: if we were back when you were a child,
yeah.
like you're 9 years old, and I come to you, and I steal your milk money, out of the like I actually hey Brian, could I see your change for a second?
I brought my own lunch, but yeah.
Would you let me play out the scenario?
No. I want you to be accurate. I'm a historian after all.
You're not a historian.
Yeah.
In what way are you a historian?
I have a degree in history.
Oh, what history?
in U.S. and Native American history.
Okay, I would like to see that degree. I would like to see that degree.
I'll show you the degree.
Where's the degree?
It's back at home.
Is the degree of in your storage locker?
It's actually up on my wall.
Oh, really? Those are my degrees right there. See them?
It's hats.
See that? No, behind the hats, which is also a problem.
Oh wait, you have 2 degrees.
I got 2 degrees.
One 2 degrees.
One in because I'm awesome like that.
Well, what's one?
Do you know why I have 2 degrees?
All right,
because I'm the people's favorite.
Fuck you. All right. Wait.
Which is which? Don't we're gonna save that for the next episode. If we even make it to another episode. We're gonna wrap it up on this one.
Yeah. About time.
What?
Dude, I'm tired. My throat hurts.
You're tired?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I want to go home.
What are you tired of? Are you tired of the podcast?
No. I'm just tired. Yeah. This is a good podcast, but we've been here for how long? Like an hour.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. If you
no.
Are you're done?
No.
Okay.
I got things to do. And,
You got things.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Try to stretch out my voice.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know the podcast. No. It was a burden.
No, it's not a burden.
I'm sorry.
No, it's not a burden.
Okay, all right.
Just I'm kind of tired.
Okay, all right. Whatever you say, man. Whatever you say.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much for listening. I'm Julius.
I'm Brian.
That's Brian. This is the podcast.
Yeah.
Keep voting. And yeah. All right. Bye-bye. That's really not cool, Brian. I mean, like, honestly, dude.
Yeah.
You can't talk back to me like that.
Well, dude, I love you, but it's been. Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Just tired, dude.
I know you're tired, but we're doing a show. We're doing a podcast
we're
right
doing
now,
a show,
and you can't
you called me over here like an hour earlier.
What I'm trying to ask of you is to take this seriously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is something I want to turn into something real, where we do get paid.
Yeah.
And if we waste time like this, it's not going to go well.
And I've been saying that too.
Okay.
Also, yeah.
Well, then why are you acting this way?
I'm not acting any other way, man. It just like sometimes, I think you go, a little harsh on me.
You need to. Well, how else are you going to learn? Like, I'm spending my time.
Yeah.
With you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't want to waste my time with you.
Exactly. Vice versa, dude. Like, I'm spending my time. I want to waste it. I want to do well. I've told you I want to see the podcast succeed and do extremely well.
It's hard to believe that sometimes. Okay.
Well, that's totally fair if you think it's hard, but I don't have as much time as I used to.
Neither do I.
Exactly. Yeah.
Neither do I. This is getting more successful.
Yeah.
And I want you to be there for it. Okay. I want you to be there for when it gets really successful.
And I'm happy that you've accepted me to be a part of it.
Okay, but you can't keep fucking up like this.
Yeah, you can't keep saying shit like that.
I'm just trying to be real with you. All right, dude. I'll see you later.
All right, cool, man.
But I won't need you this next week.
Dude, dude.
I'm gonna have Justin on next week.
Dude, I schedule out my whole next week to do this.
I know. Well, he's not gonna waste my time like this, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
What the fuck, dude, Jules? What the fuck? I schedule out my whole week so I can record.
I know. Okay. Well, maybe you can do something else. I don't know.
Dude, that's bullshit. What the fuck?
Well, sorry. But, if... Well, hey, dude, come on.
You.
Okay.